Don't let somebody take your agent. Instalock them first. Here's how to do it using the Elgato Stream Deck. And if you don't have one, don't worry, because there's a free app on iOS with 6 buttons straight off the bat, so you should be good. If you're an Android, however, in South Africa it's 50 Rand a month, so I'm not sure what that is in dollars, but I think it's about $5 a month. And I'll include the download link in the description so it's easy for you to find. There are a couple of other ways to do this before anybody preempts this using an app like Recon Bolt, but you will get banned. That is generally the consensus. You enter your details, your right details into those apps, and then they, obviously it's a huge risky move on your part to give your right details to somebody else, and it's against rights terms of service, so there's that. So don't get your account banned or taken away by thieves. Just use this free way to do this. First, you need to download the app on your phone and get the Stream Deck software on your PC. Just set it up like you normally would. I'm just going to assume that you've done and gone through that process just to save some time. Then in the marketplace, there's a little colorful icon on the top of the screen. Click on that. You're going to find something called Super Macro by Bar Raider. They're an amazing developer that do really cool tools for your Stream Deck. Go look through their stuff. In the meantime, this isn't sponsored by them or anything, but it's worth looking for. But don't get confused by other Bar Raider products. Super Macro is the one that you're looking for. On the right-hand side of the screen, you're going to get that plug-in menu. You're going to find out where Super Macro is, click on it, and then make sure that you drag 2 things over. Drag mouse location into one of the buttons, and then drag Super Macro into one of the buttons. You can do more than one Super Macro if you like, if you're going to be selecting multiple agents, but these 2 are going to help you get an idea of how to do this. Under the Super Macro key, at the bottom, you're going to see something called Short Press Input. Copy this, what you see on screen, into that menu. I've also included that in the description, so it's easy to copy paste if you're watching this on a desktop. And you're going to have to change some of the coordinates. So it's really simple. The first line of code is moving your mouse over to the first agent's coordinates, then left clicking. Then the third line of code is going to move over to the accept button, then left click to accept it. It's really that easy. In the first line of code, you need to make sure that the right coordinates are there. So that's what that mouse location button is for. Now you press that mouse location button and it will then show you what coordinates are around as you move your mouse. And here's the cool thing. They've updated it now so that if you hold that key down, it will then add the coordinates to the clipboard. And then you just add the coordinates that you saved to the X, Y, and the code. And then the same for the accept button. I haven't added those numbers there. Everybody's got different resolutions and they're playing these weird like formats. It's going to be different on everyone's monitor, so make sure you do that. Now, every single agent that you'd like to choose, you can set a separate button for and do this. And it can go further than that. You can even set this up to do buyouts if you'd like. If you want to, as the buying round begins, you might want to buy like different loadouts for different like stages of the match. Or you can just have like the key set up for different weapons so that you just have to press it once and go through the whole process of like buy, like press B, click on the weapon, press accept or press escape. Like you can get straight into it. One key can do that all. You might have got this far and might have had a few problems like I did. Raw input filter seems to be the biggest contributor to the problems. You're probably going to have to turn this off if you want to be able to get it to work correctly. So it's up to you. Do you want to keep raw input filter on and then be able to, have this as a quick thing, or just change that later in every match? It's up to you. So that's how you Instalock with the Stream Deck. It's a really cool, nifty way to use your Stream Deck when you're playing Valorant, number 1. And number 2, it doesn't go against any of Riot's terms of service as far as I know. It's literally using mouse inputs that you have on your mouse. There's no third-party overlay. You're not signing into a weird app and giving your Riot details away to strangers on the internet. Like, don't do that, please. Especially anything that's got your credit card account details attached to it. Just don't do that. If you have any other problems, let me know in the comments. There might be people that are able to help you out and problem solve for you. I had to do some problem solving, and the raw input was the way to switch that off to make it work. Everybody's got different problems. Maybe there's a way that might not work in the future, and somebody might be able to help you. If you found this video helpful in any capacity, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. And I'll see you in another video. Cheers.
Was that so bad? How embarrassing.